this is a big deal in that America is leaving the world stage. Let's watch this. Former Vice President Biden departing. I'm wondering what your thoughts are. You were there watching Obama 8 years ago come into this office.
I think that so much has happened in these 8 years that must be running through his mind right now as he leaves. Gloria's right. The words of the address were very much an indictment of those years. I don't think he was surprised by them. I think he kind of expected that. But I'm sure he's wondering exactly where this is going to lead now and what of those things that he put in place are going to endure.
Former President Obama, Michelle Obama are going to be going to join Andrews, hear him address the staff, and then they'll go to California for some time. Let's watch.
emotional moment for the former president, Barrack Obama. There you see the new president of the United States, Donald Trump, with Melania Trump, the First Lady of the United States. The former president now with Michelle Obama. They're on this helicopter. It's called Executive One. Jake, it will take them to Joint Base Andrews. They'll then board a plane to fly out to California. He must be going through an emotional roller coaster right now.
It's hard to imagine what he's going through. He obviously put on a good face. He was having pleasant small talk with President Trump. They were joking around. Michelle Obama, former First Lady Michelle Obama, rather stoic. And there were moments when the camera caught her that it seemed like she was really having a tough time, understandably perhaps, given what she and her husband were able to accomplish, and now they're leaving it behind, and obviously given the results of the election. A very, very intense day. President Obama, Michelle Obama, leaving the White House with very unusually high approval ratings, immense popularity amongst the American people.
Her popularity is even higher than his popularity, and he's leaving, according to our poll, a 60% approval, Dana.
That's his personal approval rating, but let's just look at the objective reality of where this country was 8 years ago when he's the one who took that oath. The economy had collapsed. We were in a major financial crisis. The car companies were in trouble. I mean, you go on down the line, and, you know, it's not perfect. Obviously, the voters wanted change, but Donald Trump is starting out at a better place than Barack Obama was, and I think that is an objective, factual truth.
Let's watch this moment. Take off for Joint Base Andrews, about a 10-minute ride, and then former President Obama, former First Lady Michelle Obama, they're out of Washington heading towards Palm Springs.
Taking a little break in Palm Springs. Their youngest daughter, of course, still in school here in Washington, D.C., so they will be in D.C. for at least another year, but taking a little break, which is traditional, give the new president some time. Let's just think of the turning of the page here. A two-term president, that's 2,921 days when you count the extra one day for the one leap year if you serve 2 terms. The presidential election year is always leap year. This is the first time he's on Executive One now. It was Marine One when you're president. It was Air Force One when you're president. But such a dramatic change. And from a historical standpoint, you see the wave here. This is a remarkable picture. The helicopter on the other side of the Capitol from where we are. You have to go back to Jefferson, Madison, Monroe. You have to go that far back in the history books to have 3 consecutive elected 2-term presidencies. Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama. We now begin the presidency of Donald Trump in a new political era here in Washington. I was about to call it a new Republican era as we watched the helicopter. What a majestic shot. When George W. Bush left, they went by the White House and did a pass-by. I don't know if they're going to do that this time. When the helicopter went up, it did one last pass by the White House. We'll see if it happens here.
Looks like it is about to do a little final tour for the president and the First Lady, the former president and First Lady, a little tour of Washington. Maybe they'll go around the White House one last time before they head out to Joint Base Andrews, get on a much bigger plane, obviously, and fly out to California. This is a moment that they knew it was going to happen, but, Jake, once it happens, reality sets in very quickly.
And it just, when you think about how meticulously choreographed this day is.